Hello everyone, and what is up? Welcome back to One Piece. This is episode 739, 740, 741, and 742. We're doing 4 episodes again. You can't believe it. I can't believe it. It's crazy. Is this the second to last 4 episode video we're doing in this? See, I can't remember. Anyway, just keep your eye out. You'll see more videos popping up. They'll have 4 episodes in them, or they won't, but most of them will. It's crazy. So yeah, anyway, we're getting towards the end of the Dressrosa arc fully. If we're doing up to 40 up to 42 in this episode, the next episode will be 43, 44, 45, 46. I think that's the rest of Dressrosa, right? So I think this episode is the second last video of the Dressrosa arc. That's crazy. That's wild. We got some juicy stuff, I imagine, gonna be happening here, because I mean, it's been like we've been doing now like little epilogue stuff, and we've been seeing a lot of, you know, what else is going on in the world. I mean, we saw a lot of Sabo last time. We got the Vivre card from Sabo last time, and then I think we wrapped up the Sabo stuff because he said he was going back to Dragon to tell him about everything that happened. So I think we're done with the Sabo stuff. They wrapped that up. But I mean, yeah, we got a lot of stuff I imagine could happen, but I don't even know what to predict. So let's just jump into the episode. If you want to support me, you can do that by either liking the video, commenting down below, or subscribing to the channel. You can also support me more by going to my Patreon account, where you can get the full-length reactions, early access, exclusive videos, lots of other great stuff. But the full-length reactions are what people go to it for mostly, and the early access is the little cherry on top, where you can get the next 20 or so episodes of One Piece on there right now. And that doesn't include filler episodes, so I know there's like some filler episodes in between. I don't do reactions to those episodes. So we're gonna be like even further ahead if you're just counting, like if you're just going this episode number minus this episode number. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, we're quite far ahead on Patreon, so go check that out. And if you want to just support me like a little bit less and get a little bit less content, you can join my YouTube membership down below. So you can stay on YouTube, get 1 week early on edited videos. It's very nice as well. You can also comment on videos early, and the stuff that's exclusive to YouTube, like the top 5 moments videos, you get that even earlier than Patreon people do, because they don't get that early technically. So so you get some little bonuses as well for joining me on YouTube. But yeah, anyway, let's just jump into this episode. I'm really excited. This is episode 739 of One Piece. Woo! Okay, recap Rubik's. If you're new to this channel, this is the recap Rubik's. It's a Rubik's Cube that I do while the recap is going on, and my goal is to beat the recap. Here we go. Oh, I didn't complete the cube. That's how far I got in it. This episode is going to be called... I was going to say Sabo does something, but I don't think Sabo's going to be back. Nico Robin's confession. I just see pedals on the screen. Nico Robin's actually fake? You can interpret that however you like. Of course. I like how he has the hands that have come out and they're doing this. Oh. Yeah, if you weren't gonna wake him when Sabo is here, don't wake him now. Robin's in such a good mood lately. Look at her smile all the time. Aw, that's nice. So sweet. That's very nice, Zoro. Luffy would never have shared his meat. I do love that scene. Who left? Oh, him. Right. I thought he looked at the door and someone else had left. Oh my god. Twirly Hat Crew. And they're heading to Zoe. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Oh shit, that's right, that's right. What the fuck is going on? Yeah, oh man. Yeah, I had forgotten about that. Well, I didn't, but just now I had forgotten that. Shit, man. Oh. What are we looking at? Is this Zoe? Look at his, I like his like outfit. I like how he's wearing a little quarterback outfit. Damn, Chopper. And there's Nami, baby. Look at her outfit as well. Oh shit. Oh shit. What is this? What the heck? Who's this? They have kind of cool designs. What is going on? Rain eruption? It's like an eruption of rain? Like water's gonna come out? That's not too bad. It's better than lava. I mean, yeah, tsunamis are pretty horrible, but... Alright, Brooke, freeze it! Can you do that? Shit, man. Careful, Brooke, because it's water. You might lose your power. Yeah. Aww. Oh shit, you leave Nami alone. You've got a cool design though, I like you. Shit, man. What if Nami dies in this episode? That'd be crazy. Okay, she noticed. Nice, there we go, Brooke. Now you're doing something. Okay, Brooke. Whoa, look at the animation here. Oh! Oh. Yes, Sanji. Yeah! Oh, this is great. After having so long without Sanji and Nami and Robin and... Not Robin, Brooke, and it's great. And Chopper. Is his name Sheep's Head? It's a woman. Jin Rummy? That's her name? I guess the island's used to it, you know? It's evolved so that it can drain the water away. Who's that? Whoa, who is that? That was a crazy design. What is that? Is that Kaido's logo? Because he's like king of the beasts or whatever. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck's happening in kids area? Shanks is here. You wanted to take me down? What? Oh my god. Oh, it's a creature or it's Kaido? I still don't think I know what Kaido looks like. But I see the horns, you know? Oh. Maybe it's just a beast, but what's the problem is what's fighting it up there. Why is the narrator talking? Don't end the episode yet? Okay, we did. A few minutes ago. Why are there balloons? What's going on? Balloon terminal. That's cool. Ah, it's this guy. What? Looking for a place to die. This is someone who's jumping. Okay. Whoa. What a wild introduction to this character. Whether it's Kaido or someone else. It's such a big build-up that it feels like it could be Kaido. But would Kaido have been defeated 7 times? Oh. Said he fought the 4 emperors. When he was hanged to the chain. Oh my god. Okay. So he wants to die and can't. Oh my god. That was pretty good animation on that hand coming up. Come on, just show me the design. Oh my god. Whoa. It is Kaido. That's what he looks like? Interesting. The strongest creature. Holy shit. Yeah, about that. I don't think Joker's gonna be doing much for you anymore. God damn. Damn, man. Okay, we got introduced to Kaido finally. I thought it was possible that when we saw Kaido's design, I was gonna be like, oh, I have seen that character before. But I wasn't. I truly don't think I've seen that character before, which is very surprising to me because like I'd seen Big Mom's character before we started One Piece, and I know, and like I'd seen, you know, Gear 5 Luffy, and I know that Kaido is, I'm pretty sure, I guess I don't know this, I'm like partially sure that Kaido is the boss in the what's it called? The Japanese place. What the heck is it called? Whatever. You know what I'm talking about. The Japanese inspired place arc. The one where Nami looks like that, where she's wearing a kimono. That one, I know that he's like the boss of that arc. It's like one of the longest arcs of the show, I think. And I mean, I say I know, but I don't actually fully know that. I feel like I've heard that he is the boss there. So I imagine he's, you know, like I imagine I've almost seen pictures of him a lot, but I am very lucky that I never have. Or at least if I have, I didn't like clock it. I didn't remember it at all, because that's a cool design. I really like that. I'm just gonna go back and look at that design again. Yeah, it's like, it's got, like, you know, sometimes when you have, and I'm just gonna, you know, get that up on the screen. Sometimes when you have like designs that are like, oh, it's a big scary guy who looks kind of like a monster or a beast or whatever. Sometimes I don't really like that too much. Like I don't care as much. You know, I'm not like an Incredible Hulk fan. I don't tend to just like, you know, oh, big muscles on their own. So you have to do something extra. I really like the color on, you know, the like this orangey bit. I like the thing he has around his wrist. I like the scars. I like the hair. The hair is really interesting. I like the big, like, it's like a Doflamingo thing that he's wearing, but it's purple instead of pink. But what I like the most about this is the introduction to him as he's just trying to end his own life. And then it shows like why he's trying to end his own life. Like he can't, no, everyone's tried to kill him before and they can't. That's kind of crazy. That's awesome. That's a good introduction to this character, because like now I immediately know, because they started introducing him by saying like he's been defeated 7 times or whatever, and I was like, okay, so he's not undefeated, so like what's scary about him? But then they go on to say all of that, and I'm like, oh, it's just that like you can defeat him, but he's relentless. He will just keep coming back. There's nothing you can do against him. Like he is a pure tank. He's got God mode on, and there's nothing that anyone, even him, can do about it. So that's really cool. I really like that idea. So yeah, I'm like very interested to see more of Kaido. Oh no, I know why. He wasn't trying to land where Kid was, right? He was just trying to end his own life. I was about to say like, why did he come here to Kid? But I think that was like literally just a coincidence. Oh, so cool. And I like that we got to see the so-called Twisty Hat crew again. I forgot they called themselves that, but the Twisty Hat crew. I've been missing them, and this episode was nice just to give us just to show us what they were doing and give us like a little fight scene with them in it and stuff. It's very nice. So nice to see and hear Nami again. That's like what I was most excited for in this, is just to get more Nami content, honestly, because it's been so long. It's been so long without Nami. It's crazy. It's been like 100 episodes, it feels like. So it hasn't been 100 episodes, but it's been close. It's been up there. So yeah, it's been pretty sad without her and the rest of them. But like now we hopefully are gonna have way more content with them, and I'm gonna be relieved and satisfied. So they're on Zoe. Now I think Zoe is the name of the next arc, and I think it's a smaller arc on Zoe. I think. So I wonder, first of all, I wonder how small the arc is. I haven't seen how many episodes it is, but I wonder how small the arc is. And secondly, I wonder what was I wondering? Oh yeah, like what's it gonna be, you know? Because like I feel like we're headed towards Big Mom, and I can see Big Mom being, I don't know what the arc is after Zoe. Genuinely, I don't. But I feel like it would be a slightly bigger arc, and if it's gonna be a bigger arc, I wouldn't be shocked if they went right onto the Big Mom stuff after that. Because I mean, what episodes are we on? We're in the 700s, right? We're in the mid 700s. So, like, if the next arc takes us to the 800s, and then the 800s are like Big Mom, and then like 900s and 1000 are like leading up to and including the Kaido stuff maybe, and you know, the early 1100s and stuff, and then in the 1100s I think we do Eggman, whatever that is. I don't know. No, not Eggman, Egghead, right? Whatever that is. And see, it's funny that like there's a big chunk in the middle of One Piece where I have and had no idea what was going to happen in it and the names of any of the arcs or anything. Like I didn't know Punk Hazard. I didn't know, like maybe I'd kind of heard Punk Hazard before, but I had no idea what that was going to be referring to, you know. I didn't know who the villains were going to be in any of that stuff. I'd definitely never heard of like Zoe before, and I didn't really know Dressrosa, you know. So big section in the middle where I didn't know, but people talk about like modern One Piece, because people will talk about One Piece as it's coming out, like, oh, the blank arc is like crazy, or the blank arc has been stretched on too long, or whatever. And so I would hear people talk about the more recent episodes more. So it's funny that there's like, I knew some of the stuff in early One Piece, and then like very little in the middle, and then now I know like probably the most about more recent One Piece in terms of names of arcs and names of characters and maybe some events that happen. But truly, like, I don't know what the story beats are going to be and the character moments are going to be, and that's what's really important, you know? That's what I'm really looking forward to. So yeah. Was there anything else I wanted to talk about? I don't think so. I think we're ready to move on to the next episode. This is episode 740 of One Piece. Here we go. Okay. Recap Rubik's. Here we go. And that's the cube complete. Okay, this episode, I mean, that was quite the intro. This episode's gonna be called Kyros and Rebecca, a comforting bonding experience. We got some heals. I like heals. City! Come on, he saved the country. Many countries. Yes! She's like, what are you doing sitting on your ass eating noodles? Sengoku, cool. He's just still in retirement. I keep rolling ones, what can I say? I love him! I love him so much. That's why I leave it up to the die. Sengoku's chilled out a lot. You're not cheating? I've kind of expected you were cheating this whole time. Yay! She's in so much of a better mood. Stay away from her. This is nice. I like Mancherry. I wish she was in more of the arc. I wish they didn't like bring her in so late. Obviously she has such a powerful thing they had to. It's so nice how much everyone loves him. Good question, I guess. Aww. Having her being treated like a princess is very cute. Oh. So is it that she has to not acknowledge Kyros as her father? Damn, quite the story. Don't say it too loud, you might ruin their plans. This is a sad development. Ah, yeah, this is the way that they're secretly healing people. They get the Navy to distribute them. Aww. Wow, it even gets rid of the band-aid. Okay. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, yeah. So you just if everyone gets rid of a little bit of their healing abilities. God damn. Oh my god, these are like two of my favorite Navy people in the same scene. So I'm not gonna cheat. You roll it. It's gonna be a 1. Oh. He's betting it all on this 1 in 6 chance. What? Wait, was that after rolling? That looks like it was in the cup, but we'll see. That's so much food. He's not even waking up. He's up! Aww.
怒るのか泣くのか急ぐのか寝るのかってやれ。私には前科がある。育ちも劣悪だ。本来王族と結ばれていい身分ではなかった。
wants her to be like undisputed.
これでいいんだ。
I don't think that's a... Yeah, I don't think that's what you should be doing.
それ知ってんのかよ。レベッカには長い間苦しい。
I don't think she cares about any of that. I think she...
このような人間とは縁を切って。
I think she just wants her father.
明るい場所で楽しく暮らしてほしい。
It's very honorable, Kyros, but I don't think it's the right idea.
私もこの国を出ようと思う。
No, don't leave her. Luffy, are you rightfully angry about this?
全然納得してねえな。
Is it that the Navy are coming? What did you come here for? Yeah, shit. Go away! Oh, it's a 6? Damn! No way! Oh no! I really thought it was gonna be a 1 again. There's no way that Tsuru could have cheated the die, could she? I know it's like more likely that it's just Occam's razor, which just roll a 6. Alright. There's quite the build-up. Okay! I genuinely almost forgot to do the discussion of this episode. I paused my recording after the episode because I had to quickly do something. And then I forgot that I hadn't done the discussion for the next episode. So I almost just didn't do it. I almost just didn't discuss the episode, moved right along to the next one just because I forgot. Good episode again. I love the bits at the end of One Piece arcs when we just get all this stuff. When it's just a bunch of story stuff and evolution of the world and these characters, and it's really sweet. And then we also just get like characters that I really like coming back into the story for a little bit. Things like Tsuru, like the fact that we have Tsuru and Fujitora as like, you know, that we have them with all these scenes together and stuff is so good. Because I think, are they my 2 favorite Navy people? I feel like they've got to be, right? Like the people who are up there are them and Garp, I suppose. I'm just trying to think. There's that guy, there's that Vice Admiral who is kind of like a badass Momonga or whatever. That guy, he's kind of cool. But I don't think any of them hold a candle to Tsuru and Fujitora. I guess if we're counting live action Garp is like my favorite Navy representation ever. Like, even including the anime One Piece, live action Garp, honestly, I really, really love. But yeah, other than that, I think Fujitora and Tsuru are my 2 favorites. And they're both in these scenes together. It's so much fun. It's so great. And I mean, I love that he's like... There's a few things that I love. One, I love that Fujitora is looking for an excuse not to go after Luffy, and he genuinely, I think, is conflicted about it. He's not like so against it that he's like, no, we definitely shouldn't go after Luffy. But he's saying like, I don't know whether it's right to go after the hero who saved this city, or you know, like keep him away from us. You know, and give him the reward for saving the city. Like, it's like, but he's Fujitora knows he's still a criminal, he's still a pirate, so he doesn't know which way to go with it. And I mean, I think he hopes for not going after Luffy, which is why he even introduces the die thing in the first place. But he stacks the odds against Luffy with the die game and says like, hey, if it's a 1, and but I mean, he's purely putting it into Fate's hand there, where he's like, if it's a 1, then we go after him today. If it's not, if it's a 1, then we don't go after him today. If it's not, then we do. And then it's a 1 the first day, and it's like, okay, Luffy gets 1 more day of the Navy not chasing him. And the next day he rolls it again, and it's a 1 again. And then when Suru comes, he's like, I haven't cheated. It's just been 1 twice. Like, is it really worth going after him if Fate gave him 2 1s in a row? Which is like, funnily enough, like, it is that it's not crazy. It's not like holy shit, that's so unlikely that happened. 2 1s in a row on a 6-sided die isn't that uncommon, all things considered. It's still crazy. It's still like, oh, this feels like a sign, but it's not so uncommon that it's like, okay, no, there's some bullshit going on here. So I think that's the perfect amount to just say that that's like sort of a divine intervention thing, where it's like, yeah, this is like something high above wants Luffy to survive, but it's not like changing all of fate to do it. It's just like affecting the die roll twice, you know, just like a little touch to protect Luffy. And I like that more than like huge, you know, like, I mean, not to say I don't like the moment where a lightning strike saves Luffy. I do love that moment as well, but that's more like massive divine intervention. Like, that's so incredibly unlikely. It's insane that happened. That's like, that's a crazy thing. And I mean, I don't know if that lightning was divine intervention or if it was like, we still don't know. I don't think like Dragon's full powers and stuff. It could have been Dragon trying to save him. I've thought like if it was like, you know, if lightning is like a weather event, and if Dragon can control weather, then it might have been him. But it was hard to know because Dragon, I think we've only ever explicitly seen him use wind. So I've always just kind of thought maybe he has the wind fruit or something. Or the gust fruit or something. Gale fruit. But yeah, like I don't know. But anyway, we're not talking about that. I'm not talking about something that happened 700 episodes ago right now. But yeah, no, I like, even though I really like that moment of the lightning strike, this is like my preferred type of like divine intervention, where it's like, this is just like a little a little lucky, and it's like you can definitely write this off as like, oh, this is just one of those coincidences that happens all the time, or you can choose to read into it, and I think that's fun because Fujitora is the type to read into it. But then when Suru rolls it, it's a 6. And that's like the opposite end of the spectrum. And so Fujitora is like, that's a message. We have to go after him now. So it's like, if it was like a 3 or a 4, maybe Fujitora would have been like, unlucky. I guess we agreed to it. Yeah, you know what? Let's talk about it for a second. Maybe we won't, or whatever. You know, like maybe he would have been more hesitant. But since it was a 6 and he's already trying to like read into the signs. He's like, okay, it was a 1 the first day, it was a 1 the second day. Now it's gone all the way up to a 6. That's heaven telling us, go after him now. This is your time to go after him. And I mean, you know, we're pretty sure that the Straw Hats are going to get away. And so it is probably, you know, that's probably the most divine intervention that it can be, which is like, it gave the Straw Hats exactly the amount of time they needed to be able to escape. But yeah, and the other main thing in this episode was the Kiros thing. So it's interesting that like the whole arc has been about Kiros being forgotten, like being forcefully forgotten and erased from this world. And now that we're at the end of the arc, Kiros is instead trying to erase himself from the world. He's trying to make people forget that he existed, even though this entire time he was trying to make people remember that he existed. And so like there's a beautiful little parallel there. But then if you just take a step back and just like look at the actions themselves, I don't think it's the right call for Kiros. It's very honorable. It's very sweet. I can see why he thinks that's the right move. But when it all comes down to it, Rebecca this entire time has just, you know, wanted the people that she loved to be with her. And now she finally has that chance to have that happen, and Kyros is trying to like take that away from her. You know, he's trying to step back so that she doesn't have that anymore and has something else instead. Something that she doesn't necessarily want. I don't think she cares if she's princess. I don't think she cares. She would be completely fine living in a stupid shack with you away from everyone. It's like what the Dressrosa citizen said at some point to the king, like, I know we were beforehand, I know we were in poverty, like there were a lot of us that were really struggling, but that was like a peaceful poverty. That was something that we liked, you know, we were still happy back then, and I'd rather go back to that. And that's exactly what I think it is with Rebecca. Like they had such a simple, small life. They went away from the royalty of the family or whatever, and yet that was the life that Rebecca misses. That's what she wants. She likes that life if they were just going and picking flowers and stuff. So so I feel like this arc has got to go towards Kyros getting that back for her and staying with her. I think that's where we're headed for it, because it did feel like Luffy was like not buying it. Like he was listening to that story and he was like, yeah, that's stupid. That's a dumb idea. Because Luffy knows Rebecca. So I feel like maybe he'll be the tipping point, or maybe Rebecca will just speak for herself and say that that's not what she wants. But I feel like we're going to get that before this arc ends. Maybe within the next couple episodes. Maybe like before this video ends, we might get that. But still, good setup, good writing. Oda, you're killing it as always. I love you. Let's move on to the next episode. This is episode 741 of One Piece. Here we go. Hey, let's go. Okay, recap Rubik's. Here we go. And that is the cube complete. Okay, this episode is going to be called The Great Arrest of Straw Hat Luffy, or The Great Arrest of the Straw Hat Crew. Man, they have a real plan. They're not just like rushing in a direction. I don't want to do this. If Fujitora helped out, they'd actually catch us. They kept rolling the one. What did Leia do? Steal one of the Navy ships. You're gonna make enemies of this city. Like, this is the hero of the city. Okay. Trust in Bart. We trust in Bart in this household. Okay. Cavendish. Everyone gets ready and Robin just flips her hair back. I love it. I'm fully recovered. Shambles. I guess it doesn't matter. Most of us are bulletproof. Usopp's not. Nice. What if the bullets bounce off the thing and kill your soldiers? Be careful. Luffy, what's up? They're giving him the angle where it's like he's gonna do or say something, or he's stewing on something. Is he still thinking about the Rebecca thing? He's eating the bone now. Normally he has the bone in one gulp, but this time he's biting it. And Zoro's like, yeah, I know this is how you are. Whoa, cool shot. I love that. Yeah, I mean, guys, read your fucking documents. This is explicitly something that he's immune to. Get out your swords. Throw spears at him. Bow and arrow with haki in it. So is Luffy gonna try to get here before that? Is he gonna like get Rebecca and leave? Well, yeah, Violet seeing it all happen. Aww. This is giving me huge Vivi vibes now. Her being a soldier, you know, wanting to go say goodbye to him. Did I say soldier? Princess. Her being a princess. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're getting fucked up. Yeah, he's too smart for this. You can see the sweat on the snail. You idiot. Oh my god. You've had this power the entire series. You still do stupid shit like that. I love Gum Gum Fireworks. That's such a good move. We first saw it in Skypiea, I believe, and I really liked it. We don't see it very often. I love that he's going for Rebecca. Oh my god, you're going third gear on these motherfuckers? Aww. Somebody. I wonder who it could be. Not like he's got a very iconic voice. He's the hero of the city! Oh, I love how excited she is. Is this what you want? Oh, she's so cute. Yep. I think she thinks she doesn't have a choice in the matter. Oh. Damn. Is she... So she's blaming herself for it? Just thinking she deserves it? Oh. Oh. Yeah, just put that seed in her head. Oh. Oh man, I love that scene. Oh, this is so cute. And he's kidnapping the princess. Yep, of course. Say which pirate? You might trust it if you say it's Mugiwara. I wonder if Riku's gonna like just understand. Like he'll just know why. Come on, Gats, you know Luffy better than that. Good. God, careful, you might hit the fucking princess, you idiots. Dude, you can't. You're not Usopp. Get your finger off that trigger. Oh, they're fake guns? The heck happened? Oh? Huh? Was it Fujitora who did it? Or is he just going to see what happened? I mean, Fujitora could do it with his power by pushing them down. But that wouldn't make the guns go off weirdly, right? Aww, amazing. This is so cute. I mean, I didn't write any notes for this episode, but this is so cute. I love this because I love Rebecca and I love this storyline, and it's just so nice that like Luffy was like, this might be something that she really doesn't want and we don't know, so we better at least give her the choice. That's what he cares about, you know? If he went up there and he like grabbed onto those bars and yelled in like, are you okay with this? And she went, yeah, like I think this is for the best and I think this will be good for me or whatever. Then he would have been like, okay, sorry to bother you, I'm fucking off now, see ya. And then he would have left. But he knew that it would be bothering her and went to get her out. It's just so great and so sweet. Because yeah, I mean, Kiros did it without really asking Rebecca if that's what she wanted, and Rebecca accepted it because she was like, well, this is like my punishment for like the things that I did wrong. And so Kiros, you know, might have thought like she would have accepted it because it's like, well, I don't really need him in my life. And so they both would have had this horrible feeling in the pit of their stomach. So Luffy fixed the problem before it became a real problem, and I love it. And yeah, this is a fun episode. Was there anything else that really happened? I definitely wouldn't call this episode slow paced, I don't think. Like, it felt like there was stuff happening constantly, but I think there was basically one event, which was, like, one major event, which was Luffy picking up Rebecca and leaving. But yeah, I mean, I think despite there only being one thing happening, it still felt well-paced. So, that, like, hey, that proves you can do it. You can make not many things happen in an episode and still have it feel well-paced. But yeah, anyway, really good stuff. All right, let's move on to the next and final episode we're doing in this video. This is episode 742. Here we go. All right, recap Rubik's. Here we go. And that's the cube complete. Alright, this episode is gonna be called The Reunion of Father and Daughter. Rebecca and Kiros hug. Can Rebecca just shout out real quick, like, it's okay, I'm not being kidnapped. Just real quick. It won't stop everyone, but it'll stop a couple people. If you shoot, you might hurt Rebecca. In fact, you'd probably only hurt Rebecca if you shot. At least they're using swords now. And capture nets, that makes sense. This is smarter. Yep. Sea Prism Stone, of course. Man, it gets tangled quick. Rebecca, at least say something so that they hesitate for a bit. Hell yeah. Oh no. Oh jeez, that was close. I feel like we're seeing a greater range of Rebecca's voice actress's voice acting in this part. He stole someone's meat. Didn't eat the bone this time though. Yep, it's your home. Oh, I love those shining eyes. Except she wouldn't live a happy life without you. And she gets this moment alone with him. Theoretically, if she gets there. Aww. Little Rebecca was so cute. Shit! Oh, don't show me this scene again. Then you better get up. Lucky he's very pensive about leaving, otherwise he'd be leaving a lot faster. Oh, god damn it. Lucky he's only one-legged, so you should be able to catch up to him. Yes! It looks like she's been attacked. I don't think that's what she's talking about. Oh. Can you two hug, please? There we go. I like her still calling him soldier. Oh. Oh, that's making him so happy. Jeez, man. Yeah, just give me a sec to wipe the tears away before we move on. Oh, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Like, a lot of sense. Oh, and she's already been told that. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! I like how Zoro is ready for it. Is he actually coming after them, or is he gonna do some bullshit? Zoro's excited. Oh shit, man! To Cavendish. To all of them. So was that the Tontadas that did that? Yeah, I guess they stole them, right? That's the whole idea, yeah. Makes sense. By fairies. Leo did that. Great. Right. Oh, what's this gonna be like? Oh, I miss you, Korra. Aww. Jeez, man. That must have been so hard to see. And he died because of it. Mm-hmm. Cool. Alright, pretty cool episode, although I would say 80% of it was flashback. We had the flashback to the lore stuff, and then we had a lot of flashbacks to Kyros and Rebecca stuff. I mean, literally half the episode was flashbacks to Rebecca and Soldier stuff. But man, that Rebecca Kyros thing really got me. I knew it would, because like father-daughter stuff gets me very often. That makes me cry a lot. And I, you know, been attached to these characters, and I really like how Kyros is like a very emotional, very sensitive guy. And we see that in the flashbacks, and then we see that here as well, where it's like he's a strong guy. He's very, strong physically and strong emotionally and mentally, but he still is sensitive. Like, you can be strong and sensitive, and he's that beautiful mix of those two things. I love that One Piece never shies away from like just having their men just bawl their eyes out and cry. It's very satisfying, because crying is awesome. Crying's great, and crying can be very therapeutic and helpful for people to work through emotions, and it's not in any way any sense of weakness. So seeing Kyros being so happy that his daughter wants to, oh man, I just clicked on that screenshot and that got me a bit. The fact that Kyros is so happy to have Rebecca like want to live with him and want to spend the rest of her life with him, or until she gets married or something, until wants to like actually not distance herself from him. The fact that like she wants that despite knowing his past and that he's not like a perfect person and he did a lot of horrible things, it breaks him, and it's really, really beautiful. I love scenes like that so much. But yeah, I don't think there's much else for me to discuss in this episode. I'm curious to see what's going to be happening with Fujitora. I'm looking forward to that. And then there's this talk between Sengoku and Law, which has pretty much only so far gone over stuff we knew already. So I wonder if there's going to be... I mean, it was something that Sengoku didn't know, so that was what was sort of new in that scene, was like he's finding something out. But I wonder if that's going to like lead anywhere, if we're going to get anything happening next episode with Sengoku, or if that's just, they have a talk and then he fucks off. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, that is One Piece, episodes 739, 740, 741, and 742. I believe next video we will be finishing off Dressrosa, which is wild, because Dressrosa has been known... Oh, I'll also check the names of these episodes. The bond between father and daughter, Kyros and Rebecca, is the previous one. A state of emergency, Rebecca is kidnapped, is the one before. And then... Fujitora takes action, the complete siege of the Straw Hats. And the strongest creature, one of the four emperors, Kaido, king of the beasts. That's cool, except that's kind of a spoiler as well. Like the fact that I don't want to find out that Kaido's gonna show up in that episode, That was a cool surprise. I feel like because I know there's some YouTubers who don't look at the titles. I've talked about this before, but they don't look at the titles, but they still listen to the titles. That's one that you'd be spoiled on if you just listen to the title, because you can hear him saying Kaido, So yeah, anyway. Yeah, it's crazy that we're going to be finishing Dressrosa, because like Dressrosa to me was like, that was like, oh, this is a huge arc, and I have to prepare myself for this huge arc, and it's like very slow paced and stuff. So I was readying myself for that, and then and now we're about to finish it up. So I'm very excited to see what comes next and what we're gonna do in upcoming episodes. So that is One Piece. Episodes whatever to whatever, I can't remember anymore. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, subscribing. Go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. You can join my YouTube membership down below, but thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.